Well, if Russia has escalation dominance in the European theater of war, why does NATO continue to provoke with covert operations against the pipelines, against the bridge, against just targeting Russians? Isn't that insane to do that against?
Yes. Yes. I mean, that's a short answer. I'll give you the more complicated answer. First of all, remember ignorance. You're trying to solve a problem that you haven't properly defined. Before we had the military problem, we thought we could win this whole conflict by economic sanctions. We thought we could cut off Russian energy and just starve the Russian people into submission. We honestly believed that. That's why we imposed all these sanctions up front. We thought that we were going to break the back of the Russian people, break the back of the Russian economy, and bring down Putin that way. Well, here's the problem. We a lot of people mock John McCain, our favorite former senator, like to mock Russia as a nothing but a nation disguised, or a gas station disguised as a nation. That's all they are. It's a gas station disguised as a nation. Okay, John, I understand that, but when you're an automobile on a super highway and you need that gas and you're out of gas, maybe you understand that it's better to be a gas station disguised as a nation than an automobile disguised as a loser, because that's what you are, John. You're a loser. You think you know energy security better than Russia? You think you know how to do energy better than the gas station? They know how to do it better than you, and you came in and you tried to play a game on them, and they flipped the script, and now it's Europe that's absolutely in this. France. Every American would know this. They don't know that maybe it comes from France, but you've heard of Durex, the unbreakable glass? Everything's Durex. Durex this, Durex that, Durastix. Well, it's made in France in a big old glass factory. They had to shut down production for 5 months. They just did it today. They announced it. Why? Can't afford to stay in business because we cut them off from Russian gas. See, Russian gas cost them, I think they said it was their expense was 3 million euros a month for energy costs. But now they cut us Russian gas, the expense went to 15 million euros a month. They can't stay in business. So they have to shut down. And German steel mills and aluminum smelters are shutting down. All of Europe shutting down. Nobody can afford to stay in business. Why? Because the sanctions didn't work. The sanctions didn't work. But here's the thing. Imagine you're a desperate person. I don't know if you've ever been to Vegas. I probably think that's an old Oakland Raiders hat.
I done been to Vegas.
All right. Well, everybody knows Vegas, and so you've seen the pathetic guys. They look a lot like me. They're at the craps table or at the blackjack table, and they come in with $100 worth of chips, and 30 minutes later it's gone. So they stumble over to the ATM, and they had promised their wife they were only going to have a $500 budget, but they grab it and they say, I got to win that $100 back. So I doubled down. They lost it. Now they can double down. I lost it. Now they going, I'm gonna go ahead and take out of the savings but I want it back and put it back. She'll never know. And the point I'm getting at is you're doubling down on failure in a game you'll never win. And that's NATO and the United States on the sanction thing of Russian energy. We're doubling down on failure. We failed. Now the smart person says, I failed.
Cut your losses.
Cut your losses, learn your lesson, go do something else. But the desperate person doubles down and says, no, I'm going to put it all in. Next thing you know, you got the children's college fund, the mortgage, everything. All there. Everything gone, and it's all gone, finished. And that's what they're doing. Think about it. Germany has been trying for years to get the Nord Stream 2 pipeline up and running. They had the Nord Stream 1 pipeline. And let me put it this way. Europe as a whole had a pretty nice gig going. It was a nice place to go to. They had high standard of living. They had free education. Because they paid taxes, but they had free education, free healthcare. Pretty cool place. Why? Where'd they get all that extra money? Because they're buying cheap Russian gas.
Yeah. Matter of fact, isn't that what brought Europe to the standards of what it is? Cheap 100. Russian gas.
Cheap Russian gas. And so America went in and said, oh, no. You can't have that cheap Russian gas. You got to buy the expensive American gas. So we need you to stop doing it.